Hey guys, welcome back to Movement Mondays, and it's Jordy here from Limitless. You're watching episode number 6. Okay, episode number 6. This is the second one on our shoulder series. Okay, for this month of April, and today we're going to be talking about the push press. We're going to just work with the barbell for today. I might show you a few options with the dumbbells as well. So yeah, let's get started on the push press. So, getting started, you obviously want to have a rack, ideally, and you want to rack it up that best suits your specific height. Okay, so whether it be those adjustable mobile ones or a rig that has different slots for you. Okay, once you find your height, you should be able to rack the barbell up and set it up onto your shoulders. Okay, from here you would step it out. Just make sure that you have the capability of getting it on the shoulders and then having it rest on the shoulders as you step it out. Okay. In terms of grip, I prefer gripping just outside of shoulder width. Okay. Too wide might place too much stress on the shoulders and even the elbows. And also too narrow actually doesn't allow you to keep it on the shoulders. Okay. So you want to keep the barbell resting on the shoulders, so I should be able to let go of the bar and it should sit there quite nicely. And then the elbows remain nice and high. Okay. From here, I'm first going to show you what the full push press looks like. Okay. So what that involves is a little bit of a dip and drive, and then you lock the bar above the head. Okay. And then you bring it back down. Usually, I would start off with some strict presses just to get the whole bar path motion going. So you want to get the head out of the way because you don't want to move the bar around. I mean, think about it. If this bar gets a bit heavy, you don't want to be lifting, call it 60 kgs around your face and then up. Okay? So you want the face to actually move out of the way of the bar path, so it goes straight up and you finish with the head back underneath it again. Okay? Once you've got that going, you can start adding that dip and drive. Now the purpose of the dip and drive is to add a bit of force into the bar so that the bar projects upward. Okay? So if I don't even think of pressing and I use a dip and drive, that bar needs to jump off my shoulders. Okay? I see a lot of this, and people are trying to push through, but they lose a lot of the power that the bar is supposed to get by it being sucked in by the arms. Okay, so it needs to drive right through the shoulders. So dip, drive, and up. Okay, you're going to use that to your advantage for when that weight gets a little bit heavier. So dip, drive, snap it out as quick as you can. Alright, that is your push press. Now, what I tend to see quite often is if they lack, or if the person who's doing it lacks a bit of shoulder mobility, they try to push the chest forward, but then they arch the back. And this is something that we don't want, okay? This is something that's going to place a lot of stress on the spine. You should be able to go straight overhead without arching that back and stay in a nice, solid position, okay? So your midsection needs to stay nice and tight. What you can also do is if you feel like the barbell is a bit too rigid, the dumbbell option actually helps quite a lot with more freedom. Okay, so what you do is you have the dumbbells on the shoulders. Same thing, so the strict press will go straight up without the dip and drive, and then you have your dip and drive for the push press. But this is not as rigid as the barbell. Your grip is actually turned out, and you have a little bit of external rotation, which gives the shoulders a little more freedom in terms of mobility. Okay, so you are able to do that. There is a little test that we can do to see if you are ready for overheads. So, what that involves is, let's find a space here. So what you want to do is you actually want to get your back against the wall. Okay? Place a ruler behind you. So, think if you were to wear a bra, okay, where that bra strap would be in your mid-back. You're going to place a ruler on that spot and you're going to sit it back against the wall. Now your mid-back is against the wall, alright? You need to keep that ruler there as you lift both arms up towards the wall, okay? If you drop that ruler, that means that you are actually compromising your spinal position, okay? And that means you need to work on a little bit of shoulder mobility stuff. Just quick off the top of my head, a nice one to do for that is a dead hang, okay? If you find yourself arching like this in your lower back, maybe posterior tilt your hips and send your toes forward. That way you'll actually feel a bit of a stretch here in this pec minor area, and not so much over here as well. Okay, that is it for Movement Mondays number 6. Catch us every Monday and for the next 2 weeks it will still be focused on the shoulders. Alright, cool. See you then.